So shake loose the imposter syndrome. Now let's talk about something that gets many of us in trouble. We are focused. We are dedicated, determined, unyielding, on fire for it. And then all of a sudden, we're hit with another syndrome. Think about it. We're hit with another syndrome, and that is the shiny object syndrome. We finally get that mate. Oh my God, have I prayed for you. Oh my God, have I dreamed and dreamt of you. Oh my God, what I gave up to get you. I have you now. And I'm so happy. I'm focused only on you. And I'm thinking I finally got the job. I finally got the spot on the team. I finally made it happen. I got it. It's right here. And then before we can fully lay grass to it all, the plan was good. The thoughts were good. The actions were in the right directions. Everything was creating itself as it should be. And all of a sudden, there off into the horizon is a brand new, shiny, new object. Let me make this very plain. I don't even have to go long on this one. There's an old saying that says, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Some of us have been gambling with shiny object syndrome, and we are like a gerbil on a wheel, constantly just going around in our little circles. Because every time we see a new way of going, every time there's a new diet fad, y'all hold on a minute. If y'all don't know this, my wife makes the best sweet tea in the world. I'm not kidding. I love her sweet tea. But anyway, we are well on our way. Your plan is great. It's working. If you are easily distracted by the next thing coming before you complete the first thing, you're dealing with a syndrome. And if you look closely, you'll find patterns. Think about it. Write it down. In the last 3 years, what are the things that you've gone after that you just had to have that did not get completed? It did not get completed. And I'm sure you gave it reasons and rhymes and all of that. But excuses are the tools of... I'm not even going to go there with y'all. Yeah, used to build monuments of nothingness. We got to do a better job of being focused. Because when it's big, you've got to do big. You've got to come big. You've got to present big. You've got to stay focused big. And by the way, if you have not attended my Fearlessly Focused to Finish conference, you are making a terrible mistake. Yes, they say you ain't supposed to say that, but I'm going to say it. You're making a terrible mistake. You have got to come to my Fearlessly Focused to Finish conference. I promise you, you're going to like it.
Came out of motivational session with Coach Jerry, and I'd really like to know, what were your thoughts?
I thoroughly enjoyed Mr. Terry's presentation today. It was very motivational, definitely spoke to the heart, and there's a lot of wisdom and a lot of information that I can take away from that. So I very much enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's one of the things that is important when we start looking at the shiny object syndrome, that you've got to pour in everything. You've got to be focused. As I say in my conference, you've got to be fearlessly focused to finish. That's the way you avoid the shiny object syndrome. That's the way you avoid the hamster wheel. That's the way you avoid and learn. You learn how to prioritize the things you want to go after. Be fearlessly focused on the task at hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, I truly hope you enjoyed today's message. Part 2 of Get Out of Your Own Way. Part 1, we talked about something very important, imposter syndrome. And today, the message was a little different. We talked about shiny object syndrome. And remember, you have to be fearlessly focused to finish. I hope you reach out to me. You can find me at oneduenorth.com. You can email me as well at rickt@oneduenorth.com. You can find me on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. Guys, I can't wait to meet you. Please make sure you introduce yourself. Tell me who you are and where you're from. I can't wait. And remember, you've got to be fearlessly focused to finish.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.